on Peter Obi's matter, Onanuga will destroy Nigeria if you don't restrain him. Obidigbo to Tinubu. Exactly. And not just Obidigbo, all Nigerians are saying it. This Onanuga will set Nigeria ablaze with his propaganda if care is not taken. The guy is just too desperate to, to maintain political relevance for himself and for Tinubu. And because of that, is now spreading the worst of lies and rumors. We thought all lies in government must have gone with Lai Mohammed. The people now in APC after Lai Mohammed are even now proving to be worse than Lai Mohammed. Bayo Onanuga is worse than Lai Mohammed. We can see what is happening here. And what is his name? Even Reno Mokri, who is still in PDP but working for APC, we don't even know where he belongs. All these people are worse than Lai Mohammed. So another statesman, Dr. Chike Obidigbo, has called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to restrain his aide, Bayo Onanuga, from making intemperate public statements that could destroy Nigeria. So Obidigbo regretted that the special assistant to the president of media and strategy has been making inciting remarks and provocative hate speeches that could not only damage Nigeria's feeble national cohesion, but also set the nation on a needless conflagration. Exactly. So the industrialist condemned Onanuga's recent statement, claiming that the 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, and his supporters called the obedience should be blamed for the planned national protest against bad governance. So in a statement released to journalists on Sunday, Obidigbo lamented that despite Onanuga's experience in media practice and knowledge of Nigeria's troubled political history, the presidential aide continues to spew hate and divisive utterances. Many people still remember Onanuga's role during the military era, when the Nigerian press adopted guerrilla tactics to call attention to the oppressive regimes in the country. But having witnessed and currently benefiting from the nation's democracy, this veteran journalist has thrown caution to the wind. Onanuga has formed the habit of talking down on Nigerians as if he is at the head of a military junta. Okay, so when he is not withdrawing ill-conceived communication, he churns out statements dripping with deep-seated bile and hateful innuendos sentences. So his latest attempt to link the former governor of Anambra State with the youth-propelled national protest comes as one of the unthinking statements unbefitting a presidential aide. Onanuga should be reminded that when the dark clouds, he is invoking bring down rain, nobody's roof will be safe, Obidigbo stated. So he regretted that at a time when countless multinational business organizations were leaving the country due to unstable economic indices, the likes of Onanuga should find time to gloat about the last presidential election. Obidigbo stated Onanuga and indeed all those in public offices should reckon that Nigeria is at a tricky crossroads and show some level of empathy to Nigerian masses who are going through excruciating hardship compounded by insecurity, rising food prices, and cost of living challenges. So in his heart of hearts, Bayo Onanuga knows that Mr. Peter Obi has been exemplary in conduct and character and has remained focused on the issues of economic development, especially mitigating mass poverty and giving a helping hand to the poorest of the poor. So during the electioneering, Mr. Peter Obi was elegant in his public communication and campaign messaging. He resisted provocations and attempts to be drawn to divisive rhetoric that bedeviled Nigeria's partisan politics. But Onanuga's attempt to single out Igbo for hate by his dangerous innuendo is not lost on well-meaning Nigerians. This is not the first time the veteran journalist should descend so low to promote bigotry and ethnic baiting against the Igbo, and it is high time President Tinubu calls him to order unless Igbo bashing is at the core of the presidential communication. Obidigbo said the myriad of socio-economic challenges confronting Nigeria trumps the continuing effort to isolate Igbo through nepotism and ethnic bashing, adding that the day equity and justice become the hallmark of national reconciliation, Nigeria will begin the process of national healing. Denying Igbo of political offices could be excused, but trying to despoil their reputation and dependence on self-help could end up as the last straw that breaks the camel's back, he cautioned. And that is it. Obidigbo had actually just said the truth. Whether they like it or not, whatever Onanuga, Bayo Onanuga and Reno Mokri is trying to sell to Tinubu against the Igbos is not going to do Nigeria any good. And that is the gospel truth about it. People are reacting to Obidigbo's statement. Let me take a few of it. It becomes so easy to understand and agree with Ali Ndume when he described public office holders under this administration the blunt way he did. Beyond every reasonable doubt, this man has no business holding public office at any level, except he was deliberately recruited for what he is doing. And that's the truth. And some say, what nonsense? What is he rattling about? Is Chief Onanuga telling lies? There are clear evidences to back up the allegations. We have no time for story. Just go to your state of origin and do your protesting there. No protest in Southwest. End of story. Whoever dares will pay for consequences. Yoruba believes that protest and public disturbances will not bring solution to our problems. Can you imagine? This is when this person talk, you know where it's coming from. So no need to say it. And somebody said, I voted for Tinubu, but this is too much. Okay, so comments continue. Another person is saying, yesterday it was Liar Mohammed. Today is Onanuga. What is wrong with these two Oduduwa children bent on telling Nigerians lies? Another person, it is clear that the heir Onanuga breed is Peter Obi. So if he doesn't mention Obi in a day, that means he will not breathe that day. Onanuga is not qualified in his character and utterances to hold such a sensitive post. He talks like a kindergarten class puppy. Remember, since from days of Buhari, APC thrive on propaganda and lies up till Tinubu era. That is their trademark. So everybody is bashing on Onanuga now for all of those statements he's making. And that actually is not going to help the country. Okay? So Obidigbo has, aired out his view. Why is Onanuga after Peter Obi all the time? And why is he bent on showing the hatred that they have for the Igbos? Quite unfortunate and very, very, very unfortunate. That is it. Obidigbo is not hiding his own view, and he has said it, and a lot of Nigerians have seen exactly who Onanuga and Reno Mokri are, and they are giving it back to them the way it is. And another person saying, in his great quest to become relevant in Tinubu's administration, Bayo Onanuga is becoming increasingly an undesirable monster to Nigerian democracy. That is it. So the thing here is that Bayo Onanuga has become something else against the Igbos. And I think in the light of all of this, Peter Obi has come out to say that Tinubu is planning to arrest him with the accusation of protest. That is it. So they want to probably use this protest to hang on him, that himself and his supporters are the people instigating the protest. But I think that would be the greatest mistake that Tinubu government will ever make. Arresting Peter Obi will be a bad one for them. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment. There are a lot of comments here, but we won't be able to go through all of them.